Guys, it's Nellie from Be Planner Happy, and today I wanted to do a little video about what to do with your outdated planners. I know we all have them. We find them on clearance and we're like, oh my gosh, that's adorable planner. I know I don't need it, but I want it, yada yada. So anyway, we all have those planners in our stash, or at least most of us do. And I wanted to give you 5 ideas on how to use them. The first, number one, most obvious idea is to simply use it as your daily planner. And it's very simple to do. All you have to do is get some date stickers and redate it. So this is my current planner that I'm using this year, but this planner is from, I don't know, I think it was, I don't remember now. See, I covered the date. It was probably 2022, 2023, not sure. Anyway, so basically I just white out the dates and I redate it. Very simple, very fun. You can get creative with how you date it, so to speak. There's lots of different books that have numbers in them, and you can even use printables so that you can use them over and over. Anyway, so that's the first way. Use it as a regular planner. The second one, which is kind of fun and also pretty useful in my opinion. You know, we all have our Google Photos or our phones or whatever filled with pictures. This is a good way of going through those. So basically what I did, this was in, and I'm still doing it, it's a process, you know, I do it when I have time. I got this old planner that was 2022. And I thought it was pretty. But basically, I'll go 1 week at a time. I'll search that week in my Google Photos, and I'll pull up the pictures that I like. I'll print those. The ones that are repeats or blurry or whatever, I delete. So I'm kind of like, you know, what's that saying? Killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I will, you know, it's sort of like cleaning up my digital clutter. I go through my pictures, keep the ones that I want, and then the ones that I want to include in my memory keeper, I will print them out and then just grabbed this. At this point I was just grabbing random stickers. I wasn't trying to do like a spread. I just wanted to get those pictures printed. So you can even use it like to do, you know, try different things. So this one, I only had 1 picture that I wanted from those days. So I just kind of filled it up with some washi. It's a good way to use all of that washi that, you know, that we have that we think we're never going to be able to use it all. This is one good way of doing that. I would also print out the things that I thought, you know, were funny and that I thought would be fun to look at over the years. Little memories, I'll just do a little sticker. Got my first washi tape case, and this one I kind of just did a few, you know, washi and craft supply stickers. This one was all about my cat because she got on the table while we were playing cards. This one, just to give you an idea of the stuff, so we were cleaning out the closet and I redid the bathroom. This was some new stuff that I added to my shop, my Etsy shop. This one I wanted to make a little bit prettier, really making an effort to use up washi tape that I have and stickers that I might not use in my other spreads. So this one, when I added a new sign to my Etsy shop and my cat. And then this one, I was a little more intentional also, trying to make it pretty and matching stickers. This is washi, that's not a box sticker. That's actually washi tape that I just kind of tried to make a little theme. So basically that's another idea. So you use it as a memory keeper or even like a junk journal. So, you know, I can make it more junk journal like and just add a whole bunch of stuff and just decorate it. Use up stickers that I don't think I'm going to use in my other planners. All right, so that was number 2. So number 3 is, this one's a mini one, and I could have used a mini planner. This is a notebook, but it would work perfectly just fine with an outdated planner. You can use the dividers to, you know, divide, you know, maybe rainbow colors. So whenever I'm looking for the perfect washi for a spread, I will come to my little washi book and I will flip through the pages. I know if I'm looking for an orange or a peach, I don't have to look through all of my, you know, of my washi to find that one specific color that I really want to use. So, and what's neat about doing it on a disc system versus like in a regular notebook is I can add pages. So if I'm, you know, I filled up my purple page, I just grab another page from the back and continue on with my purple washi. And then the other thing is sometimes I'll do is, well, not sometimes, this is how I do it. I will try to separate it by certain, not just colors. Like I'll do also like mostly flowers, animals, I think I've got one for cats. So like that, you know, and then words, the ones that are mostly words. So that's one way to use it. And you can use your dividers in your planner to make a really cute and fun functional way of finding what washi tape you want to use in a spread. So then the other one is basically the same idea, but this time with all of our pens. Now I'm going to be redoing this one because what I want to do is I'm also going to do, so like right now I just kind of have it by, you know, like each page is a different brand and marker or pen set. But what I want to do is I want to go through all of them and like put all of my purples on one page and write next to it which pen set it is, because right now when I'm looking for a purple I got to look through all of them, right? Whereas if I had all of my purples together, that would make things a lot easier and go a lot faster. So that's the other way that you can use an outdated planner. You could have one area to be your washi stuff, another one to be your pen and marker and highlighter swatches. So then let's see, what else was it? Oh, one more. So that was 4. This is number 5. This one is for practice. So a lot of times I'll get ideas, you know, like things will pop in my head like, I wonder what this would look like. Or I'll see something that someone did and I'll be like, I want to try that. But I don't want to try it like in my planner because I don't want to mess up my planner, right? So I will try it in this planner. This is just a place, this is also where I test a lot of my stickers for my Etsy shop. I'll test, you know, I'll practice doing different lettering. I wanted to try different types of, you know, ways of doing highlighter in boxes, and it's just a great way and a great place to do it and not worry about messing anything up. I can, you know, this can be as hideous as it needs to be. Sometimes it looks cute here. I was practicing using that kind of like ink, you know, the kind that you rub. I had never used it before and I wanted to do a spread with it, so I practiced it here. I'll practice, you know, like, does the circle cover the whole thing? How does it look if I just highlight the number? How does it look if I fill it in with washi? So here I just wanted, I thought, I wonder what it would look like if I did, you know, if I filled up the whole thing with just boxes. So, and then different types of boxes. Or what if I did this? What if I did that? So yeah, this is kind of just my test zone. I can be, you know, again, I can be as ugly as it needs to be, and I don't care because I am just trying things out in here. So like different little, a lot of times also, like if I make a sticker set, it won't look like this, you know, I'll decorate little spots of it to show in my Etsy shop. You know, I'll take little pictures to show what my stickers will look like in a planner instead of just, you know, making a whole spread at the time. I practice these squares. I use the stencils. This was a stencil. Here I was trying to do a 3D box, which I'm definitely going to do. I had fun with that and I like the way it looks, so I'm going to try and do a spread with some like 3D boxes. Here I had to skip a week and I wanted to see how I was going to write it in my planner, but I wanted to practice first. So that's the last one, practice. I even have a little tag on here for practice. So those are 5 ways. So as a practice planner for all of your crazy ideas, your washi and your pen swatches, your memory keeping, or a good way to get rid of all of those photos on your phone and in your computer and in Google Photos, and just as a regular planner, because there are tons of redating stickers and it can be a lot of fun, especially if you like the, you know, the planner itself. I really love this one and I got it for a good deal. So there you go. 5 ways to use your outdated planners. I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.